then that's right. But I don't know that the invasion of the whole of Ukraine was necessarily the best thing Putin could have done in this situation, because I think it's going to cause a hell of a mess. And one of the things it does for us is like, well, what do we do? Lenin said, who organized the war and who is the war for? Who does it benefit? Well, this isn't going to benefit the Russian people. It's not going to be for them in any way, shape, or form. This is going to be for the Russian oligarchs, despite the claim by many that this is somehow USSR 2.0 because reasons.
It's not.
We're stuck in a situation where it's like the oligarchs in Russia. I mean, the oligarchs in Russia or the oligarchs in NATO, and there's really no. The only thing that I can ask for is to at least have the neo-Nazi militias destroyed, and for Donbass, Lugansk, etc., to be able to freely leave the country. Yeah, I agree. This is gonna. I honestly think this is going to cause more problems for Russia than it's going to solve. But it's this. Clearly, Russia is being surrounded by NATO. And obviously, letting NATO surround them will propose a threat to them. But I mean, at the same time, what are we really defending? Well, see, Russia's almost completely dependent on energy exports. That's their bread and butter. It's not obviously it's not the only thing that they have, but it's large enough that if you were to cut it off, it would be devastating. There'd be very little that Russia could actually do. It would be devastating. So with the now threatening new sanctions, Nord Stream 2 has already been canceled by Germany. Their energy sector has a lot of Western countries pulling out of it. And not to mention, they are seriously considering blocking Russia from the SWIFT banking system, which is pretty necessary. It's actually pretty important for them. I don't know if this gamble is going to pay off.
Do you want to go into the SWIFT banking system, just because it's...
Yeah, okay. SWIFT it's like an international banking system that everybody uses for everybody to do business with everybody else, just kind of like this bank there that settles payments, etc. The thing is, it's dependent on the U.S. dollar, which means the U.S. can always screw with anybody who they choose not to be friends with, and particularly Iran. Iran was the most notable example of a country being banned from the SWIFT payment system. Venezuela's been banned from it, and it's done immeasurable harm to their economy. So that's why that's important. But on the flip side, most of Russia's trade is with China anyway, and the two of them have entered into numerous agreements over the past several years to actually eliminate the U.S. dollar for trade between those two countries, meaning the SWIFT banking system would have no say in it.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.